Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 14 by 14 inch canvas. We're going to do a swipe, scoop, drag, and spin. And I'm going to do some Sherwin-Williams satin finish latex house paint with nothing in it around the edge. And I'm thinking about putting some black through the center of this, and I've got some Sherwin-Williams Tricorn black for that. So I'm just going to put it in a shovel. And use whatever's left in the shovel on the canvas. Don't think you need to do this, but I don't like to waste paint, so I'm going to get it out of my shovel and throw it in the bucket. Now, I do like to spread the paint to the edge of the canvas, so I don't have any gaps. And I didn't use an awful lot of paint this time, and I probably could have used more, but we'll see together how that works. This is an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. Most people who watch me probably are familiar with this, but if you're not, it's on my Amazon link. It is the best, bar none, hands down, #1 paint spreading tool I know of. And you have to keep them clean, so don't think that that's something that's you're going to get away with not doing, because if you don't have a scrubby in your bucket, you could be in trouble. Alright, I got to stop fussing. It's time. Got pretty much most of my paint off there. It's time to pull out my colors. I am going to start with some Mayan Gold. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. And you can find a 20% off Colourarte coupon code below the video, along with a 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. I am going to throw a little bit of Chantilly lace right down on that black. So I did an experiment yesterday with black cell activator and Chantilly lace, and I loved how it turned out. This is Royal Sapphire. Oops, it feels like it's closing up. I'm going to try and limit the quantity of paint I put down. We'll see how that works. This is Golden Product. Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Which I heard they stopped making, but I know that Colourarte is making a Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold, or at least a Nickel Azo, well, some variation on that theme. This is my Jasmine. Oh, no, this is my Pink Diamond. That is a Primary Element. Excuse me, my mistake. That is a Prizm pour. But I am missing the Jasmine now that I talked about it. So I think I'm just going to grab some. And I'm probably using more paint than I need, but I don't care. So I've got some Saffron Prizm pour. Jasmine is a Primary Element, as is the Pink Diamond. As you can tell, I'm not doing anything specific other than being random. So I've got some Vivid Intense Fluorescent Red Violet. which I would love to have be the star of this show. And I've also got, and I hadn't used yet, some Cerulean blue. Is it even open? No, it does not seem open. But I have tweezers handy, so give me a moment. I have so many bottles of paint. So close. It's definitely time to clean the top out for real. I don't know if I'm going to get anything out of there or not. Yes. Whatever it is, it will be enough. I'm going to put a couple of these bottles away because anything that's left out now is going to get sprayed with paint pretty darn quick. Or PDQ. I had some crabapple, which I haven't used in a long time, but it's an awesome red, and I'm going to use it if I can get it to come out. I guess I got it to come out. It's pretty thick looking. So I'm going to grab, I hope I'm going to grab my Amsterdam Black in Australian Floetrol and the residual of my gold, which is Pebeo and Atelier. And I could use some white. I'm going to get this black paint out of here because I'm going to spin soon. Right after I swipe and scoop and drag. So I'm going to put some of this black, some of this gold down first. Let's get your words right there, woman. You know what I really want to do? I want to put some jasmine on this. I have a clog in my tip. And it's making my life interesting. There we go. I got it out. Yay. Who knows how far it's going to spread. I'm going to put that in the bucket. Now sometimes it takes a minute. I'm going to have to figure something out about that. Seems like maybe the marble that's in there for stirring is getting caught in the tip. Alright, I've got a couple of nice palette knives. Just going to take that black right out of the gate. Spread it toward the edges. Getting some really nice cells. Huge. I haven't used much of the Vivid Intense Fluorescents to do scoop and drag, so this is a nice opportunity. Take my time, let whatever's on there. I'm going to take some of these more solid places and spread them out because they produce colors as you spread them out. I'm an unconventional dragger. I'm just going to keep dragging over spots that need to be covered and spots that will benefit from something new being added to them. And you cannot tell what something is going to look like at this stage at all. But you can steal some paint and put it from one place to another. I think this is going to be pretty cool. I like my colors. Try and slow myself down a little bit. Still trying to cover my spots that I left. Got to pull up and go slow or you'll destroy your cells. Sometimes stripes are fine. Sometimes you want to keep your cells. Sometimes odd shapes make the piece. I'm going to have to bring some paint over there, I think. Just scoop it right up and move it right out. And let your palette knife drain. I think there's going to be a little tipping going on here pretty quick. Loving that royal sapphire, hoping my head isn't completely obscuring your view. And what have I got that I need to move? I love these cells over here. I think they're going to go really nicely right there. I sometimes put spirals in. I often put spirals in. Who am I kidding? Try not to cover anything that I really want to keep. I like that just as it is already. Pull up to release the suction. I'm gonna have to pop a few bubbles. See what I can see. I like the black and the Chantilly lace did some interesting things. Looks like I might have a little negative space on one side. We'll see. Lots of bubbles. That wasn't good. Come on, stop dripping. I am almost ready. I think I want to grab a skewer though. Hopefully I can find one with a... So like I said, no matter how small your spirals are, they will still show up, usually. Let's give this a little bit of a tip, because I have a profusion of paint in the center. I could just tip this and be pretty happy without spinning it out, I have to say to you for sure. Wow, there's a sharp, sharp, sharp point on that. Like poke a hole in my finger. Alright, well that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if there's anything in there that I want to change. I think taking my paintball and making a spiral there would be okay. No idea what will happen if I put a waggle in there. I'm pretty sure it won't stay. And most anything toward the outside edge will probably go also, which is too bad because I really like this. Where do I want to put this if it's not going to stay here? Lift it up. The paint, the house paint is nice and sticky, so it will allow you to really pull things into interesting shapes. I can't say that I want to spin this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Get my timer out here. And I really like it. I really want to take a picture of it right like it is. I like it just like it is. Oh no. Here goes nothing. Grab my pan out of there. I'm always happy when the painting doesn't spin off. It does happen sometimes. I'd like to take a look at that and see if there's anything I want to do to it. Like that. I think I did like it better before, but I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to grab some paint. I've got a little bit of a missing spot over here. Where else? Right there. I didn't get very much paint on my corners. There's some cool things. I kind of wish I had something else over here. Maybe I can snag a little of my scraped up paint. Yeah, I kind of like that. You notice I'm going way around to make sure I don't dribble in my painting though. I kind of like that. Let me see what else I can do. Grab some more. That was kind of risky. And I got a little dribble, but it's okay. Not thrilled with this in here. I wonder where my straw went. I am not seeing a straw anywhere. Completely disappeared. There, I like that better. Just break up that big swath. Add some shapes I like. Call it good. I could spin that out one more time. I'm not sure I would benefit much from it, but I am liking it. It's got some really nice qualities about it. I'm glad I have GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures, with the possible exception of the house paint, which has just reminded me that if I think I'm going to get away with this, I might be wrong. So I'm going to spin it out one more time. I kind of kept that waggle though, I'm surprised. Is there paint on all my corners now? I think so. So one more spin. I really wish I had my straw. There's a straw. That will work. I'm not sure I'm doing any good. But I do see that I have a whole lot of naked canvas right here. So I'm glad I did that so I could see. Let me check all sides. I don't try and use an excess amount of paint. I don't really want an excessive amount of paint. I hate throwing paint away. That's sticking right down. Oh, one more spot. It's too bad I didn't get to keep those stripes. They were pretty cool. Alright, so just to prove I'm done, I'm going to throw this tool in the bucket. I think I'm going to tip this